Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rachel. Today we're going to be talking about my most anticipated 2026 releases that are coming between January and June of this year. I'm going to start off with a well-known author, and she recently had a movie come out, Dear Debbie by Frida McFadden. It is releasing January 27th. From what I read about this book, a New England woman loses her job and starts noticing things that are happening within her family, her marriage, with her daughters, and decides to take matters into her own hands. This is by Frida McFadden, so I've had nothing but good experiences with Frida McFadden so far. I will say I've only read 2 of her books. Moving on to February, though, if you've read B.K. Borison's book First Time Caller, the second one is coming out on February 24th. From what I've read about this one, it's an opposites attract trope, and it's between 2 meteorologists. That's pretty much all I know. Moving on to March, I have one of my favorite booktubers and book talkers finally is releasing her book. Haley Pham is releasing her very first novel, and it's going to be on March 3rd between 2 childhood best friends, and it kind of turns into a second chance romance. Honestly, on the front page of this book, between the 2 people, the 2 characters, honestly sounds like it's a book about her and her husband. I'm excited seeing how much work she's put into it. Staying in March, on March 4th, Abby Jimenez is releasing her second book in her Say You'll Remember Me series called The Night We Met. I read the Goodreads blurb on this book and it was kind of confusing. Something maybe about a boyfriend's best friend. I'm hoping that doesn't mean I'm hoping that doesn't mean that there's a cheating trope in here. I don't want to read about a cheating trope, to be honest. I have yet to read the first one, so hopefully we can get that read before the second one comes out in later March. And one that I am very excited for, and I'm also hoping to read the second one because this is the third one coming out, is Game On by Navessa Allen, coming out on March 31st. This is the third one in the Into the Darkness series by her. From what I've read about it, it's an enemies to lovers that really hates each other. And then it kind of turns into a fake dating trope somehow. Because in the blurb it said that they were forced to be boyfriend girlfriend. So I guess we'll see. I really, really enjoyed Lights Out by her, and I'm reading Caught Up soon. I'm hoping to read it by the beginning of March. That's my game plan, but we'll see. And now for April, the only one that caught my eye for April was the second in the Shield and Sparrow series, which is going to be Rights of the Starling. It's releasing on April 7th. This is the second book in the Shield of Sparrow series, and from what I've read about it, it's family secrets. The male main character is a lost warrior of some sort. That this series is really, really good with Sarah J. Maas fans and Rebecca Yarros fans. So if you're into that, let me know how the first one was because I've heard a lot of good things about it and I almost started it a few times. And now we are looking at May. If you've read Direbound or have heard a lot of things about that like I have, the second one, Furybound, is releasing on May 5th. I tried to read the blurb, but then I realized it was ruining the first book for me, and I haven't read the first one yet. So I didn't read much of the blurb for this one. Now, I just finished, as of the timing of this video coming out, I just finished the first one of When the Moon Hatched, this one, yesterday. So The second one, The Ballad of Falling Dragons, comes out May 19th. This is the second book to this series. And from what I've read, it's lots of secrets. It's a continuation, but it's lots of secrets and a few life or death choices that really make or break the story, from what I've heard. I am pretty excited about that one. I really have no idea where this story is going to go from where it left off. I'm hoping that it has a good ending, but I could also see the series having a bad ending, like where the bad guys win. I'm hoping that they have a good ending. Most books do, but I like her writing. I'm just wondering if it's going to be as thick as her first one. Staying in May for now, we have a very highly, highly, highly anticipated read that I found out about last year, and many of you guys also found out about last year. But it's Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. I'm a big Elsie Silver fan. I have read her entire Wild Love Rose Hill series. I've read this entire series. I loved it. I am hoping to start her other series, Flawless, at some point. I've heard that one's even better, but Fever Dream sounds like it's going to be a big time bull rider who joins a reality dating show. Instead of falling for a contestant, he falls for someone on the setup. So we'll see. I'm excited about this one. I'm I don't know how many years in this series, and I'm kind of hoping that it's as good as the other series. It looks really good. The colors and everything is giving me Taylor Swift vibes. I'm super stoked for this one. And last but not least, I have one for June. This one is the second book to Metal Slinger. I have not read Metal Slinger, but it has been on my mental TBR. Don't know much about the series except for its romantasy. Book 2, Light Wielder, is releasing June 9th. Hopefully, I can get around to reading the first one before the second one comes out. I have a lot on my physical TBR until May. That's when I have this planned out for. So we will see if we make it there in time. But that is all for me today. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.